Hello, and welcome back to another episode on the Ripple server. Yay, yay. That was a strange one. I've done that so many times before, so I shouldn't really think that's funny anymore, but who knows why. Yeah. Today we are in the Nether, in a Nether fortress, and I thought, let's do a little bit of a Nether project, because why not? So I thought I saw something behind me just before I switched view there. So what I've done is I've done a slight little preparation. We have our Nether fortress here. We have angry blazes like in there. Here we have one piece of blaze farm. Or blaze farm. That's not a farm, that's a spawner. We have one piece of blaze spawner here. Go away, fire. And what I've done is I disabled this. Quite easy to do, actually. If you... I'm just gonna kill this guy off. You basically place blocks too high, so the block the spawner is on that level and the level above, and you place it 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks out in each direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the reason I'm using dirt is once I remove this, it's going to be, I can break it with my shovel, so I don't risk breaking the spawner when I remove the dirt. So that's why I'm using dirt. Pro tip there. So it's actually very easy to deactivate them. Could you... I don't know, I'm getting some strange lag today. He died. Good. Yeah, so I'm going to work on this a little bit. I have actually come up with my own design for a blaze farm. I'm going to say it's silly. You will see eventually, but yeah, first of all, let's dig out a big hole around this, because I'm going to need that. We have a hole! So, yeah, as you can see, we have a little bit of a hole here. Yeah, also very spawn-proof thanks to carpet and stuff. I think I'm just going to build the farm up itself. It's going to start from here, obviously, because that's where the spawner is, and then it's going to be a upside down cone shape, eventually getting all the blazes into one single spot in the middle, and then we're going to do some trickery down there to get them up to here again. So yeah, I actually think I'm just gonna put the farm in, because that's really nothing special. I can show you how it works once it's built, but I'm gonna give you a little hint here. It's going to be yeah, yeah, but I need to dye the glass there. I have some stuff here to do that. Also, where is it? There it is. Also those. It's going to be interesting looking. I can guarantee you that. It's not gonna be beautiful, but it's going to be hideous. And that's another way of looking. Alrighty. As you can see, we have a hideous mess here. I'm gonna show you what this is in a second, and might just say this is absolutely not the way you should do one of these if you want to make it in a very efficient way, but I want to make it in a fun way instead. So yeah, we have our little blaze spawner there, and then we have this little upside down cone I was talking about. And the block choice here is something that I'm very proud of. So basically what's going to happen, I'm going to simulate that I'm a blaze now, and I'm also going to simulate that I will spawn in here. So go. Jump. Whee! There we go. So it will be a blaze pinball machine. Yay! So you will be able to stand up there and watch the blazes bounce back and forth and eventually end up down here in the middle. Here, where I will collect them and then bring them back up again. So, yeah. That's a thing, but I got the redstone for the here thing. It's actually very, very simple. Let's see if I can get up here again. I'm up here again. So, basically what it is, you have slime blocks, you have a sticky piston behind the slime blocks, and this is only 9 blocks. So it's not gonna be too much to hello, Omni. So the pistons can push it. And also the reason why I'm using the glazed terracotta here is because slimes don't stick to the glazed terracotta, which is a nice little thing. Also, the reason why I'm using leaves here is because if I used a spawnable block, mobs could spawn here, so we would have pigmen and stuff spawning here, and I don't want that. So the original idea was to have the glazed terracotta there as well, but since mobs can spawn, then nah, let's not. Yeah, so the blazes will fall down on these leaves block at some point here. And then there's just tripwire here, string. The tripwire activates this redstone dust, which activates this piston and pushes out the slime blocks. And they all go bouncy, bouncy down. And then you just have that here, and it narrows. Let's remove you. Did I pick up that string? No, I did not. Let's go grab another piece of string before I jump in and show you how it works. So basically it narrows down with 1 step each time. Oh, it ended up over there. Good job. And then also it narrows down, when it gets down to 1 wide, it narrows down in that direction. So it's basically the same setup as I have here, but it's 1 wide down there. Yeah, something like that. So it's actually a very simple redstone contraption, but it's a quite fun redstone contraption if you ask me. And whee! Whee! There we go. Alrighty, quite a lot of stuff has happened since the last clip, maybe, I don't know. We have a rail coming from all the way down there up to here and goes around and then down again. Because that's how I like to do things. In here we have a little crusher thingy that will hopefully take them down to a 1-hit kill. I wonder if I could just it's getting time to remove the stuff here. Let's just let's see here. I need to be able to get out, so let's just jump in and do this. See if we can do this quickly without getting super killed. Ouch. Oh, I need to eat. Hi. And quickly. No, I need to... Die, please. I don't want them to be too aggroed when I... Oh, this is not gonna work. I probably just need to remove and run away. Oh, that worked, sort of. And now this is not working very well, because, as you can see, there's a lot of dirt laying around on these here tripwires and stuff. So what I need to do is basically go away for 5 minutes and let everything despawn, and then I will be back with a hopefully working farm. Yay! Okay, take 2. I've been waiting 10 minutes-ish or something, and everything should be despawned by now. Oh yeah, it is, and we can see, whee! They get bounced into the middle, and they get bounced a little bit back and forth, and then they should be coming up on a rail, and I really, really, really hope they can't see me. They cannot, and whoop, they end up down in a little... Cool! And the minecart gets down, and we need to turn that on as well. They get crushed. There we have another batch coming in. These should be one-hit kills. They are! And we get blaze rods! This is not a very efficient design. We're going to go downstairs in a second and look at the down there as well. But this part is actually working extremely good. And yeah, minecart, once they come up here, they go and into the cactus, picked up by hoppers into the dropper there, and gets shot down into... yeah, let's look at that when we're down there. This... yeah, this is... this is silly. I like it. Yeah, and this whole thing is my own design. Because no one would basically build a blaze farm like this. Yeah, I've used the crusher up here is from I forgot his name. Snow Crash. His super blaze farms. I used the same crusher system, and the basic idea of the part up here is, I would say, I got inspiration from that farm, but if I remember, I will post it in the description. Let's see if we can get a couple of spawns and then go down and look at it real quick. There we go. Let's go down and look at what happens here. So, when they land on the pressure plate, they will send a minecart off, like so. And then they go over a detector rail, sending another minecart off. But when the last one is picked up, that pressure plate goes up again, which means it deactivates this detector rail here. So, I mean, it's not a super advanced system, but it's quite a neat system, I would say. And it works as follows. First of all, you have a red stone dust underneath the pressure plate, which goes into this block, which has a sticky piston underneath. So it creates a monostable circuit and gives out the pulse into this to shoot off the first one. And then, at the same time, this redstone line also powers this piston, which will extend this block up which means this repeater will actually send a signal through. But as it is right now, we don't have any connection here. So when this block is retracted again, when there's nothing on the pressure plate, then there will not be a signal going through. So that's basically how it works. You could do like an infinite loop that you just keep sending minecarts around and around and around and around, but I think this is so much nicer. Having it in a controlled fashion like this. I really do like that. Yeah. So, can we? There we go. Ouch. Ouch. And we're back. I'm just gonna take the safe way up this time. And also, I completely forgot what I was talking about. And we have a little bit of an issue up here. How is that possible? Go away minecart and go away minecart, and I'm gonna... how is that even possible? I don't know. I'm gonna blame something. Yeah. Might be if I was unloading in a strange way or something. I don't know. Anyways, this is a fun little farm. My original idea was have them go down and then shoot them up using slime blocks, like slime launchers and stuff like that, but I could not get that to work properly, so I experimented a bit with it, and that was really hard, but that would have been even cooler. But I think this sort of pinball machine thing is actually really cool. I think we should have filled up the mob cap or the entity cramming there pretty soon, I would assume. Oh, there's one getting stuck up there. I think I have some figuring out to do and try to see if I can make stuff a little bit more reliable, because it doesn't seem super reliable at the moment. Oh crap, he saw me. Run away! So, as you can see, this thing is working pretty well now. Yeah, I had some issues up here with... not quite sure what it was. I think if they for some reason didn't fall down, or they got ejected on the wrong block or something, but that made them stop up here. And when they stop up here, the next one that comes up bounces off that one and goes back and gets stuck here, because they can't go down this staircase here because of the what's it called? Glass panes there. So yeah, something like that. So up here, what I've done is I've added in... First of all, I added in a piston here that will push them over to this side. I also added in a very simple pulse extender here that will keep this here block retracted for just a tiny bit longer. And before, the thing was, before when I tried this, I could be AFK for half an hour without any problem, and then all of a sudden it broke. So it was very rare that it broke, but yeah. So since I've added in this, I managed to run it for, I don't know, 1 hour, 20 minutes or something without any problems whatsoever. And then some more people logged on, and their server got a little bit more laggy. And then I had some problems again, so yeah. It's not 100% reliable, but it's pretty close. What I've also done down here, first of all, I have an on-off switch here. So basically, this here circuit here is the crusher. I don't know if I talked about that at all. So it's basically a pulse extender holding the pistons extended, then the bottom block retracts first, letting the crushed blazes out, and then the top two ones opens up, letting a new batch in. Like so. And starts crashing them. They are now dying from entity cramming, I think? Yeah. Down here, yeah, on-off switch. It also goes down here. Yep, down to here. And two things happens. This block here extends when you turn the farm on, which means that this repeater here goes into this block, and you get an output through here that will go into the dispenser. So when you turn it off and a minecart goes over this, this is not getting, it's not sending off a new one. So basically what will happen when you turn it off, you will get one blaze going down, or it will be probably be a batch of 3 or 4 or something, but they will go down, land on the pressure plate, and they will send one minecart off. And once that minecart is sent up and all the way down there, no more minecarts will get going here, is the idea. And also, a little bit after we extend that piston, I also send a pulse through this block here, which sends a pulse through this dispenser. Pretty much just to make sure that if you have a blaze down here, standing on the pressure plate, when you activate the farm, you will actually send off the first minecart, getting the whole collection system running. So it's just a little bit of extra precaution. Unless you manage to come in here, turn the farm on before the first blaze comes down here. But if you forget to do that, if you have a blaze down here and then send the minecart down, or turn the switch on, nothing would happen here if I didn't have this circuit sending a pulse through. Yay! Lot of explanation. Yeah, it seems to be working very well, and I'm quite happy with it. And it's just as silly looking as I thought it would be. I've turned particles off on my cam account here, just so you can actually see the blazes going down. And they have all the smoke particles on them otherwise, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you liked this episode, and that you like my Blaze pinball machine and all of that. And yeah, I obviously need to decorate the walls a little bit here at some point, but not today. So if you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and all of that. And go check out Marlow today, because he's online, and all of that, and all the other people on the server as well. Links in the description. And I will see you next time. Bye!